I'm like, hey. I'll just wait a little bit. Sip my drink. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Freaky Friday. Class is almost in session. I'm just waiting, and then we'll get started soon. As I'm pulling up my information. So, how are y'all doing? It's Friday. Yes, I'm so happy. It's the end of the week. Your girl has been busting her ass. You know, it's kind of been slow in the OR, but at the same time, we've been getting some like real critical patients, COVID patients. The shit is real. So, what's up, y'all? You know, it's real out there. So, you know, the whole social distancing, please do it. You know, the sooner we can get through this, the sooner we can enjoy summertime shy. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So, definitely keep washing your hands and stay the hell away from everybody. Just be with your family. Okay, so today is Freaky Friday. Everybody get your drink, get tuned in, relax. We don't got shit else to do but to sit here and talk about sex, right? And so tonight we're going to talk about orgasms and the different type of orgasms because, you know, leave it to people that think like there's only one, maybe two orgasms out there, but you'd be surprised like what all your girl can do, ladies. Okay, so there are the specific orgasms I had wanted to start with. We're going to start from the easier ones, and then we're going to get to the harder ones. So, easier orgasm, clitoral, okay? Majority of women can have a clitoral orgasm. There are thousands of nerve endings on the clitoris, so it's really easy to obtain. You can lick it, flick it, suck it. It's all up to the woman or how much pressure she would like, and how she would, if she likes it slow, fast, sloppy, wet, not as wet. You have to talk to your partner and see, you know, exactly how she wants her clit licked. But outside of all of that, it's like one of the easiest orgasms to obtain, okay, ladies? So, and with the vibrator, it's even easier. Clitoral orgasms, they are localized. So you have it. They are great. They're great. You know, you feel really, really good. It is like a, you know, like an explosion, but it's localized. So well, we'll get to the vibrators in a second. So that's the thing with the clitoral. Now, take it a little bit further. There's research that they U-spot orgasm. Okay, and with the U-spot orgasm surrounds the urethra. And I will show you, let me see, a picture of where. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know. Can y'all see my screen? This is a picture of U-spot orgasms, okay? So you will not be sucking on the clit. You will be sucking around the sides, around the urethra is right here. So you would be sucking along the sides or licking along the sides of that, which causes a lot of stimulation. So while women are thinking like, oh, you know, it's clitoral stimulation, actually it's like more stimulated around your urethra. Now, here's the thing about the U-spot orgasm, ladies, okay, and gents. The thing with that is, one, your partner has to be clean. Like, you can't be out there drinking, smoking, having, like, brush your teeth, Listerine down, and be looking around the U-spot. And the problem with that is because it is so close to your urethra. That is how bacteria gets into it, and that's how you end up with the UTI. So, clean hands, clean mouth if you're going to be all around the area. But the orgasms do feel good. So that's your U-spot orgasm. And actually, like with the vibrator, this vibrator right here It's great for U-spot orgasms, and the reason why, especially ladies, if you're doing this solo, is because when you reach over to massage, you may massage around your clit, but then you will reach over a little bit further, and this little small angle right here gets it perfect. And I'll even show you, let me see, the diagram. So this is her clitoris. If you take this and you go just down lower, it's the perfect angle to get around that area. And the orgasms they're great, So that's a little trick. People don't usually refer to it as a U spot, but it is like a U spot because it's more centralized around your urethra and below the clitoris. And the clitoris, as you know, I don't have a diagram right here, but the clitoris is big. Okay, so moving on, so we discussed clitoral, U-spot. Now we're going to get into the vaginal orgasms. These orgasms are a lot harder. And the reason why they're a lot harder is because with your vaginal orgasms, it requires a different type of pleasure. It's not as simple as your clitoris, okay? With your clitoris, you get those nerves right there. With the vagina, your nerve endings are there, but they're a lot deeper, so it needs firm pressure. And I was kind of going over that the other day, but I'm getting a little bit more into it. So with your vaginal, nice firm pressure, and there is a spot called the A spot, and I have a diagram about that with the A spot. So everybody, this is my diagram, okay? So with penetrations, this is a guy penetrating you, okay? You'll go in, okay? This first spot right here, that's the G spot, but we'll get into the G spot. But go in a little further, to say about 5 inches, okay? It's at the back where your cervix is, but it's right on top. So it's as I would call it, anterior, but it's right on top, go up from your cervix. That pressure right there will give you all types of orgasms. You will have those deep, throbbing, long-lasting body orgasms, okay? That's caused from the A spot. There are nerve endings there, it's just that it's a lot deeper, and that's where you get into your deep penetration and your vaginal orgasms. But the vagina, it doesn't stop there, okay? We also have your G spot orgasms, and then with your G spot, okay, it's actually a little bit closer to the opening of the vagina. Okay, so say this is somebody's hand, right? When you're going in, it's quick, bam. You angle up, okay? It's like the come here motion, right? That is your G spot. Now, the thing with finding your G spot is it feels, I've heard it described as a raspberry, orange peel. It's a little rough when you feel it, but when you feel around it and the more you massage it, it becomes engorged. And that's how you know that you're in the right area, not to mention the signs that you're getting from your partner, okay? But you want to aim up. Now, the thing with the G spot is it takes time. You can't just go in there, start angling up and being all rough. You can't be rough. You have to massage it. You have to be good to it. And ladies, you have to really be horny, okay? If you really want to get the most out of your G spot, you have to really be in the mood. So if you're not really in the mood for sex and then they start playing with your G spot, it's not gonna make any difference to you. So definitely you want to be in tune with yourself, with your body, and your partner to achieve these type of orgasms, which is why I do like the Enjoy wand, okay? Referring back to our diagram. We have our diagram. If I was using a wand, we'll start with the smaller end, okay? If I was using a wand, I would go into the vagina. Okay, and it's perfect, even with the diagram. And you just angle up. And the thing with the Enjoy wand, is because it has so much weight to it, it gives you that nice, firm pressure. So, if you're doing it yourself, you just, ladies, if you're in the bed doing it yourself, you just, angle up and you just keep stroking it, okay? If your partner was in it, they would do the same thing. They'll keep stroking it. Now, when you want to feel a little bit fuller, You can pull it out, and the same thing, you would take this in and you would just keep stroking the inside of the G spot. And this, you should be super turned on. And with you being turned on, that is how, as they say, you can squirt. Now, I know there's a lot of different research out there about women that are able to squirt, okay? A guy by the name of Ernest Grafenberg, 1950s, he discovered the G spot is actually named after him, okay? And he said, hey, he was like, there's more going on the inside of this vagina. It actually produces fluid, okay? Fluid comes out the urethra. Now, there's always been, is it pee? Is it cum? Like, what is it that comes out of these women? So, I am going to tell you about the squirting, okay? Squirting, yes, it does contain urine. It's not all complete just pee, but it does contain urine because when you orgasm, it contracts, your bladder contracts. So there is a little bit of urine that spurts out if you're having a G-spot orgasm, okay? But there are two structures inside of the G-spot, okay, which is called the Skene's glands, okay? Those two glands create fluid. The fluid is used to lubricate the urethra. I know it's a lot, but your urethra is where you urinate from. So it lubricates it. So urine mixed with the fluid that's produced by the Skene's glands, you press on the G-spot, this is the fluid that comes out. And another reason why G-spot orgasms are hard to obtain is because women feel embarrassed by it. Let's be real, okay? You don't know how big of a mess you're gonna make. And you're like, oh my God, I don't wanna mess up the sheets. I don't wanna mess up my sheets. You're kind of feeling on edge. You're not trying to let it out. But if you are trying to have a G-spot orgasm to where you wanna squirt, you have to be able to be free. You have to have a clear mind, feel safe where you're at. You know, use waterproof mattress pads, have some sheets on the bed that you don't mind messing up, and just get into your comfort zone, and you and your partner get down to it, or you do it yourself, and then you just squirt, okay? And that's all to it. I mean, if you're not feeling it, it's not gonna happen. But it does take practice. It's not something that you can just go in and say that you're going to do tonight. And usually when women discover the fact that they can squirt, they usually learn that they can squirt on their own. Then they'll show their partner, and then their partner will be like, oh, damn, you up here messing up the stuff, you know, and it's all good. But you do have to feel safe and be in a good environment if you're going to be, you know, letting yourself be free and fluid, as they say, you know. So that is with our G-spot orgasm, like I said, and then with our A-spot orgasm, the A-spot orgasm, as we went over, is located in the back, and that's why you get really good tools like the wand. You take your wand, where is it at? You take the bigger part of the end of your wand, you insert it. Where's my picture? So like, here's another diagram. Diagram of the A spot. The cervix is right here. If you're using a toy, ladies, you take it all the way to the back, you kind of aim up. That is your A spot. So same thing. If you use a toy, you just take it in. Now, a vibrating toy is not what's going to make you come from an A spot orgasm. It's more of the pressure, time, pressure, relaxation, and just really getting into the mood of things is what makes you have an orgasm. Another orgasmic spot, we're going to talk about the P spot. I ain't forget about the men, okay? Now, men, I know y'all are a little bit shy about this, but the orgasm with the P spot. We all know that the prostate, or if you don't know, the prostate has nerve endings, okay? It's highly erotic for men, okay? It doesn't matter, you know, it's highly erotic. So, I have my old trusty friend here. My friend, we are going to do the P spot, okay? And ladies, if you want to drive your man crazy, we're going to talk about the P spot. The P spot on the man is the prostate. You can get to the prostate either externally or internally. For most women, they're going to go in externally if they decide to go there, okay? But if you want to take a little bit further and your guy trusts you and he doesn't mind, you can actually take it in. But we're going to talk about the external P-spot, okay? So this is the man, right? You giving him head, you going down with it, you getting the girl, right? Wet, sloppy, whatever. You lick, 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 lick. You go all the way down to the testicles and stuff. You're going to take that and we're going to lick, okay? Pretend it's man. You're going to go and lick even more, okay? You're going to lick more on the taint, as they call it. Proper name would be the perineum, but so up under here, you're going to feel that the perineum is firm, okay? You're still at the base of the penis, and that's why it's firm. You lick a little bit lower, you're going to notice that it gets a little softer. It's like a fleshy. That is their P-spot. That is the external way of getting to the man's prostate. And so with that, ladies, let me tell you, that's usually when you will notice an increase in hardness with your man, okay, as you are licking this area. You can lick it, you can stroke it, you can flick it, whichever way they start to go crazy, okay? Now, if you want to take a little bit further, you can even get all the way to the end, not to the anus, okay? That's going, but you can even take it there, and they're going crazy. Like, it's not something that can be hidden. The guys, y'all know it's there, you know. Now, you want to take it further, you can always go internally on the man, okay? Same thing, you insert your finger, you're going to feel a fleshy bulb, and that is the prostate. And you can flick the prostate, you can milk the prostate. If you milk the prostate, you will notice fluid will start to come out the man's penis. He's going to be extremely turned on, and he's going to go crazy. And that is how you can stimulate a P-spot orgasm, okay? So, ladies, don't be you trust your partner. Well, first of all, let me say, men, if they're going to be going down that low, you need to have good hygiene, okay? Make sure it's clean, shaven up down there, like manscaped, as they say. And then, ladies, you have that relationship with your partner, try it. See how you react. You're going to know you're doing a good job when you feel that firmness, okay? I mean, you're already feeling the firmness anyway from giving them head, but then you take it even further and you go down to the taint, you're going to have good results, okay? So that is tonight's Freaky Friday. Like I said, I want to just talk about some pleasurable things, you know, going through this, us being sheltered inside. And I mean, ladies, fellas, you go in there and you explore. Like I said, there's like these orgasms that's coming out. The A spot, P spot, U spot. You're like, what? But as research goes on, they are saying that there is more to the woman's vagina than just the clitoris. There's more to just the clitoris. The vaginal orgasms are real. I mean, there are plenty of women that says they experience vaginal orgasm. You just got to know how to work the vagina. And like I said, the vagina loves the pressure. It loves the fullness. And that's how you can achieve those orgasms. So practice on them. Let me know what you think. You can hit me in my inbox, you know. And that will be it. You enjoy your Friday night, everybody. Have a drink or whatever your poison is. And we will chat later. Bye.